You've seen this before. You tell yourself you're going to start saving properly this month. You mean it. It feels calm when you say it. Then life happens. A bill comes in. Something unexpected pops up. You feel tense for no clear reason. And without really deciding, the money you planned to save is gone. Or maybe you do move money into savings, and instead of feeling proud, you feel restricted, uneasy, like you've done something risky. You don't touch it, but you don't feel safer either. You might even recognize this one. You avoid looking at your account altogether. Not because you're irresponsible, but because looking makes something tighten in your chest. If any of that feels familiar, stay with me. Because this isn't about discipline, and it isn't about intelligence. But that's not what you were taught. You were told a very comforting lie. You were told that if you were better with money, you'd save more. That if you earned more, this feeling would disappear. That you just needed to be more disciplined, more organized, more grown up about it. And that belief makes sense. It sounds logical. It sounds responsible. It also quietly turns every saving failure into a personal flaw. So when saving feels hard, you don't question the system, you question yourself. But here's the unsettling reframe most people never hear. Your money behavior isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. Not to build wealth, but to protect you. Once you see that, the entire struggle looks different. Because saving money isn't a financial action in the brain. It's an emotional one. When you save, your nervous system doesn't think, this is good for my future. It thinks, what does this mean right now? And for many people, saving doesn't register as safety. It registers as loss. Loss of flexibility, loss of relief, loss of options. Your brain isn't calculating interest rates. It's scanning for threat. This is why spending feels lighter than saving, and why saving can feel strangely heavy. Not logically heavy, emotionally heavy. Money decisions at their core are emotional regulation decisions. Spending reduces tension. Saving delays relief. And the nervous system will always choose the option that feels safer in the moment, even if the spreadsheet disagrees. That's where intention loses, because your nervous system is a filter. Anything that feels like deprivation, restriction, or unfamiliar control gets flagged, not as smart, but as dangerous. Saving feels like taking something away from yourself. Budgeting feels like being trapped. Planning feels like pressure. Not because these things are bad, but because your system doesn't associate them with safety yet. Especially if safety was unpredictable earlier in life. For many people, money was never calm growing up. It came with tension, arguments, uncertainty, or sudden disappearances. So the brain learned a quiet rule. Money doesn't stay. Money can't be trusted. Enjoy it while it's here. That rule doesn't vanish when your income improves. It just hides. And this is the part that usually lands hardest. You are not careless with money. You are protective. Protecting yourself from stress, from scarcity, from feeling trapped, from feeling unsafe again. Saving threatens that protection, because saving asks your nervous system to tolerate discomfort now in exchange for safety later. And if later has never felt guaranteed, why would your system agree? This is the identity conflict most people never name. Part of you wants stability. Another part is trying to keep you emotionally safe the only way it knows. When those two parts clash, saving feels impossible, not because you're weak, but because you're loyal to survival. And here's the quiet realization that dissolves shame. The problem was never that you didn't care about your future. It's that your system didn't trust it. So maybe the question isn't, how do I force myself to save? Maybe it's, what does my money behavior believe it's protecting me from? And what would change if safety mattered more than discipline? If this felt uncomfortably familiar, you're probably in the right place.